Hello everyone, my name is Sivakumar Chavali. I am now going to talk a few words about my best friend, an astrologer, a guide, and a true advisor in my life. Yes, I am talking about Durba Chandrasekhar. I know Durba Chandrasekhar, whom we fondly call as DC, for the last 25 years. To be precise, 26 years. It so happened that we started our careers together in a financial institution and became very close. Initially, when we were discussing, he used to talk few matters related to astrophysics, numerology, palmistry, etc. Yes, I had lot of interest and keenness to understand these subjects, but however, was not so consciously accepting my friend DC in these subjects because he is more or less of our age. So I couldn't believe that he would have this kind of knowledge within himself, or would be able to speak fluently on these subjects. But still, being a friend, we used to hear to his experiences, his stories, and also comment wherever it was necessary. It so happened that in those days, during our careers, he suddenly came to us and said that there is likely to be a major political disturbance. Political disturbance in the sense a great political calamity is likely to take place within a very short period. Though I don't want to take the names of those persons now. We were all expecting that something would go wrong to a politically infamous personality. With my closeness to D. Chandrasekhar, I was trying to inquire and find out and gave my names to him that is there anybody amongst these 3 or 4 people who would be facing a danger. He said none of them. And very silently came out with a name which I was very much shocked, but then didn't believe. Exactly after 10 to 12 days, I was shocked to hear the news from the media and the newspapers that this great statesman is no more. That was my first experience to believe that this person has got something within himself which is not only the knowledge in this astrophysics but also linked with divinity. And it also increased my curiosity to understand on these subjects. So we became very close day in, day out, talking on these subjects. Personally, I've got a lot of instances to share with each one of you, and it would run into episodes. Even today, I don't take any of the most important decisions without in consultation with my old friend DC. So for me, talking about DC is something talking about myself, my heart, my life. Apart from this, my association with DC has been completely different. People who had been advised remedial measures in whatever the problem they had, or who came to him for astrophysics advices, would definitely know my name too. So my name has become more or less a synonymous feature in these activities. This is one of the rarest blessings the Almighty has bestowed on me. I would definitely share few of my experiences at the end of this program, but however, to give more of his divine powers, would like to share my experiences together with DC. It so happened that once he wanted to get into a job, and I suggested his name to my company where I was working then. He was called for an interview. It was a one-on-one interview. So he shared his CV, that's biodata, with the person who was supposed to interview him, who was at the AGM level. And while running through the CV, that gentleman saw his hobbies as astrologer. Probably at that point of time he also wanted to test his knowledge. So he also called me inside, and when we were together sitting, he said, I wanted to test your friend. I said, if he's okay, it's okay to me. So he gave his date of birth and said that what is going to happen for me in the next few days, or what is my thought process. Let us understand one issue here. My friend Chandrasekhar went for an interview, and the situation has come to such a way that he is now supposed to give him an astrological advice. So with a clear understanding, with his due consent, he openly said, look sir, as of now, at this point of time, you are carrying a resignation letter in your pocket and you would like to resign in the next 1 week. It was a shocking and an amazing experience for both of us. Believe it or not, that gentleman stood up and directly fell on his feet and said, yes, you are right. And he showed us the resignation letter. Thereafter, they became so close. Of course, you can also ask me a question whether my friend got a job. Definitely no. The guy who was supposed to work under him became his guru. And definitely, he cannot offer a position or a job to his guru. But yes, their association has been a long, and even today, they are in consultation with each other on critical issues. After a gap of a year, since the gentleman had left the company, I again had an opportunity to seek a job for my friend with a senior most colleague or manager in the same company. At this point of time, there were two gentlemen there interviewing my friend DC. They went inside, called him for the interview. and so the history repeated. They saw his CV and wanted to make fun out of it and said, "Are you an astrologer? Then tell me something about myself and my colleague." I came out because those two persons who were interviewing him were at the senior most level of the company, and I, being a reportee to them, didn't like to be a part of this discussion because I know the capabilities or the caliber of my friend. I don't know what has actually went on in between, but in between, in the middle, the door got opened to serve coffee, and I saw these two gentlemen falling on this person's feet. So two instances in the same company, and all these three gentlemen are still in touch with my friend. This is a thrilling experience. I don't know how many of you who are viewing this program would relate it to. But if you can see the future by sitting besides a guy who can predict, it gives you two things. One is an amazing experience. Secondly, a kind of a fear whether we could withstand these kind of forecasting in our lives. Yes, God has given me enough of guts to be with my friend at almost all the critical times and see lots of these experiences. There was one more incident wherein one of my colleagues got engaged to an NRI in the European countries. So I happened to introduce my friend in an informal chat. I don't know what has actually instigated her, but she showed the photograph of the gentleman and said that, "Sir, look, I have got engaged to this gentleman and I am getting married in due course." He saw the photograph for a couple of minutes and cross-checked with this lady that, "Did you ever check on his health?" Because that guy was around 28 years old. In the photograph, he's strongly built, a perfectly fit male. The answer from this lady was no. So, the next reaction from my friend was, check with him and find out if he had undergone any surgery in the recent past. Believe me, it's a delicate and a sensitive issue because we are talking to the parents of the bridegroom, and that too from the bride side, wherein the engagement is over, the marriage date is fixed, and for my colleague, DC is known for the first time. Still, this brave girl took all the courage, went back to these people and inquired on this particular subject. For me, it's no more an astonishment. But the revelation came back from her side is, this bridegroom had undergone a major surgery to get cured in one of the kinds of cancer. Now the situation has become mess. Of course, there was 3 to 4 months of time, but whether to go forward or leave that alliance there. This girl started believing my friend. It so happened that in the second discussion, she said, "Look, sir, since I've already committed or got engaged to this person, as a human being, I don't want to go back. But please let me know, how would it impact my future?" Again, a very sensitive matter. At the end of the day, Durpa Chandrasekhar is also a human being like any one of us. He is talking about the future of a girl, and anything can happen. With the belief and the faith, utmost faith that he had in Goddess, he predicted that her future is going to be good enough, nothing to worry, and they would comfortably lead a happy married life. So far, they are happily married for the last 9 years. Though we are not in touch with each other, I have come to know through our friendly sources that they are also blessed with a child and leading a happy married life. This is on the aspect of a marital life, where I could be a witness to this astrological genius. So I've got innumerous experiences. Most of them so happened within our close friends. It was always like they started with a disbelief and then got transformed and started following him as truthful disciples. If you look at the archives, few of my other close friends have already shared their personal experiences. Coming back to my own personal experiences, which I would like to share. He was one of those guys, more than a friend, had also predicted my marriage. Ours was a love marriage, which was foreseen by my friend in those days when me and my wife have never thought of. After that, he had also given me the birth chart of my eldest daughter and also fixed the muhurtam for her delivery. My eldest daughter, named Venkata Lakshmi Sailaja, is now 22 years old, completed her post-graduation in biotechnology in US and just got a job. Another experience with my eldest daughter was after completion of her post-graduation in US, she couldn't get a job and the situation was so tight that she may have to come back to India. I am talking about the recent incident in our family. Sometime during the month of July, we came to him and shared the issue. We know that there is definitely a solution for this. And as usual, he gave us a time period very confidently and asked us not to worry. And said by 21st of August, she would definitely get a job. So let her not worry or think about coming back to India. And she exactly got the job on 10th of August. After my first issue, that is Shailaja, we are blessed with another daughter by name Venkata Lakshmi Aparna. Whose delivery date was again fixed by my friend Dhruva Chandrasekhar. Today, she had successfully completed her intermediate in distinction with 97% and joined in BE in Hyderabad. So talking about Chandrasekhar and relating to his achievements, more specific to my family, he is again talking something about or boasting about myself. It's not necessary that everything should be positive, or Chandrasekhar should only give us advices on only the good aspects. There could always be an instances wherein the predictions might go wrong, but the people who are approaching should have the courage, the guts to face and accept the reality. As I was talking to you a couple of minutes back, she is my wife, Venkata Katyayani. Who also knows Chandrasekhar for the last 26 years. Most of the incidents which I have shared about my family were best known to her, and more than me, she would never hesitate to take the advice of Chandrasekhar at any point of time. World has been changing. People talk about technology, people talk about scientific improvisation, but there are also a few instances which I have come across wherein my friend Chandrasekhar had taken critical and delicate decisions on health and medical aspects. It's not an easy job, but with the power of the Almighty and the confidence that the gentleman had within himself always supported his predictions and also helped a lot of people in coming out of the medical trauma.